Hey ladies, welcome back to my channel. We are back with another Shein wig promotion. Today I'll be showing you guys their wear and go glueless silky straight wig. Now, even though it is a silky straight texture, I actually decided to add some crimps into this hair just to give it a lot more density and a lot more volume. You guys will understand why later on. However, this wig is in 28 inches. Again, they did market this wig at 180% density. It is a 6x4 lace closure. The lace closure does come pre-cut, pre-plucked, and it also comes pre-bleached as well. So for all my beginners out there, this is a perfect wig for you to snatch up because there's nothing that you have to do except style it. Now, this also brings me to my next point. This wig is actually super affordable right now because Shein is actually having a 30% off sale on a couple of their wig units. I have it on the screen here, however, it will be listed in my description box as well. That way it's a lot more easier for you guys to follow. When you go to the Shein website, you're just going to type in wig 11 in the search bar and select whichever wig of your choice. They also do have a free gifts coupon code as well, which is listed on the screen as I mentioned before, but I will have everything listed in the description box down below. That way you guys can check it out. So as always, we're going to start off with an unboxing. They sent like a couple of like user guides and stuff like that along with this wig unit, just in case if you are a beginner and you need all the details, okay? Now, upon arrival, the wig did have a slight smell. It basically smelled like hair, but it did not have any shedding straight out the box. But later on, as I was styling, she did kind of shed a little bit, but we'll talk more about that once we get there. But as you guys can see, the pre-bleached lace looks really good. As I mentioned, they did already cut it for you. They also plucked it for you. The wig cap also has like that C-shaped carve out. That way it's comfortable around your ears as well. So first things first, I'm going to add some foundation onto the lace to make sure that it matches my skin tone as best as possible. I like to go in with the foundation that's a little bit darker than my skin complexion. It just looks a little bit better. I don't know why. And I'm using a cream foundation. When I threw the wig on, she melted in right away, which was pretty nice. We are going to add a little bit more foundation on her, however, because the color was still a tad off. But I'm going to give you guys a close-up once I get all of the unnecessary hair out of my face, because you want to make sure you have a clean space to work with. So I kind of like to do that first. Here is a close-up of that lace. As you guys can see, the color's a tad bit off, so don't worry, we're going to fix her. But I just wanted to show you that they did a really good job with the plucking. It is pretty invisible, and it also did fit very comfortable around my ears as well. So no complaints thus far. So I'm going to go ahead and use my wax stick and my comb just to really make sure all of the unnecessary hair is away from my face. And I'm also going to fix the middle part. Now to set everything in place, I'm going in with my hot comb. This is what helps to lay your wig super flat at the top. That way it's not looking too bulky and too wiggish. I clipped the hair back and I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more foundation right at the edge of the lace to blend her in a lot more. And something that you guys cannot see on camera, the lace was looking a little, I don't really know how to put it, but you can see the lace. You can see the lace. You can see the lace exactly where I applied my foundation. The foundation didn't camouflage it enough for me. So I am going to dab just a tiny bit of lace melting spray right at the edge, you guys. I don't know how many of you normally cut like your own lace, like you don't buy the pre-cut lace wigs, but you know when you cut your lace and you have like those little pieces of lace that are just sticking up for some reason. That's pretty much what was happening on this one. So that was the reason for the spray. So I added it because of that, but I'll go ahead and I'll give you guys another close-up once I finish. Alright, time for another close up. This is what the lace is looking like now, and in my personal opinion, I feel like she's looking pretty good. This is kind of like the best we're going to get. I didn't want to use too much spray because I'm trying to do this install without any product, and you guys know me, I don't like to use glue anyways, so the spray is as far as we're gonna go, okay? Now, even though they said that this wig is 180% density, she felt very thin, I'm not going to lie. She felt like she was 150% density, and I also felt like she got even thinner towards the tip of the hair. It did not feel like 180% density at all. So I decided to crimp the hair because I wanted to give it a style that was going to give me a lot more volume. Now my crimps did not come out super perfect. Like, I've seen people crimp their hair and it looks gorgeous. I'm gonna be honest, I was way too lazy for that, and I also felt like getting the back was really hard, and crimping your hair is already time consuming because you have to section the hair and have the tool on each section for like a couple of seconds. Like, it takes some time. But if I did have a lot more time, I probably would have done this on a wig head. That way I can really get the back of the wig a lot better. But anyways, I took pretty much like small to medium sections, as you guys can see, and I just went in with my hot tool and I just started crimping. Now, because I was looking for a lot more volume with this wig anyways, the fact that she wasn't 100% perfect was okay. Like, the back wasn't 100% perfect, but the front came out a lot better, just so you guys know. But if you have a lot more time, then definitely make use of that if you want her to look extra perfect, okay? Now, as far as the quality of the hair, it was very shiny on its own. It was very bouncy. It was very flowy. The only thing I didn't like was the shedding. I felt like the shedding was a little too much for this being a silky straight unit. It already felt thin, so I did not want to have shedding at all, to be perfectly honest with you. I would say on a scale of minimal to maximum, it was pretty average, and for a silky straight unit, I need her to be a little bit more on the minimal side, okay? Because she already felt thin, as I mentioned before. So that's really like the only thing that I would complain about. Also, the fact that it didn't feel like 180% density at all. But after I styled it, I got the volume that I was looking for, and I felt a little bit better about it. Okay, so we're officially finished. She looks pretty good, right? She's not 100% perfect, but I got the volume that I was looking for. You get the point of the style. It looks pretty. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my wax stick just to get rid of the flyaways. That's another thing that you guys have a hard time seeing on camera, because I think some of you guys think I just be using the wax stick for no reason. No, girl, I'm using it because there's a whole bunch of flyaways, and I don't like flyaways. It makes the wig look messy. And I also added a little bit more spray as well because this is a silky straight unit. I wasn't too sure how she was gonna hold up with the crimps, and I did not want her to fall because that took me some time, okay? But this is what she is looking like. I'm giving you guys front to back. I actually really do like the way that she came out. I definitely would prefer this style with this unit versus like me re-straightening her, because I feel like that would have been stuck to my head. Honestly, she was so thin. But adding this style into the unit definitely helped with the volume, and it just looks really nice overall. So make sure you guys go ahead and you check out my description box. As I mentioned previously, Shein is having a 30% off sale right now on some of their wig units. So if you are in need of a wig unit right now and you're on a budget, you might want to go ahead and check it out. They also do have a special coupon code that you can use to get some free gifts along with your wig unit as well. That's what I showed you guys in the beginning of this video, but I will have everything in the description box, so don't forget that. Everything will be listed in the description box, okay? But I hope you guys learned something today. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I will see you guys next time.